Hello fellow gardeners. Well, Judy and I managed to find a little time to come down here in this high tunnel to show you how to plant garlic. One of the girls down at the garden center the other day, I had her take some of these garlic bulbs and to break them into cloves, you know. And what you have to do, you just have to start and just break each one of them, and there'll be about 10 or 12 cloves in each one of these garlic bulbs. You just break it into every little single piece that you can. And remember now, on the bottom end, there's where the roots were, and on the top is where these greens are come out. And she planted one to each one of these little pots about 3 weeks ago. And I want you to look what it's already done. It's already got up there 8 inches tall, and it was warm. It's been warm. This is about the first cool weather we've had. And so we're going to plant some of this in two different ways. We're going to show you, I mean, you can stick this right direct into the soil just like it is. I mean, just break them into little pieces. You just put one clove at each place. And you have to kind of watch and see, because sometimes them things will look like one, and you kind of pinch a little bit and you find out there's two there. And you just want them in the little single cloves is what you want. Some of the cloves are bigger than the others, I'll let you admit to that. But anyway, if you're going to do that, plant it by just the cloves, you just break it into pieces like this, and then we're going to stick them in the ground about 3 inches deep. Now, if you had a crop of tomatoes in, then you need to put your Sustain, half a cup, a fourth a cup of cement, and the lime and Epsom salt and the gypsum down in there. This will take an eighth of a cup of each of these lime, gypsum, and Epsom salt. And you'll get that mixed down in there, and then you'll plant these with the point up, the green point up. You put the flat point, which is the root point, put it down in the ground, and you're going to stick them in there just about 3 inches deep. Go right down through there and just put them in about every 6 inches all the way around your tub, and that'll get you about anywhere from, some of you may not get but 10, and some of you may get 12 or 14 in. And just go all the way around your tub putting these in, and then when you get back, when you get over to where you've already started, then you'll put some out in the center. Looks like we're getting about 10 around the outside. We put them about 3 or 4 inches from the edge, because they're going to grow a bulb about 2 inches to 3 inches in diameter. And you can get some of that giant garlic that'll get bigger. Anyway, we're going to put them in about 3 inches deep. Now I got to pick all these others up because I got more than I need in this tub. I'll put these in the next tub also, see. But let me put about 3 out in the center. There's 1, 2, 3. Okay, we got about 2, 4, 6, 8, 10, 11, and 3 made 14 in that tub. Now you can put them in there just like into that, and then water them in, and they're ready to go for this winter. Now, to fertilize these, when you fill these tubs up, now remember now, we're going to grow greens in this. We're not trying to grow blossoms to make fruit. So for the fertilizer that you're going to put out in the bottom of the tubs, remember now, you don't see any pipe in here, because I've got a drip tape on mine that will turn it on up there and water these whenever they need water. We only do that about once a week, 10 days. Excuse me just a minute. Anyway, we've got them in the ground now, and you're only going to fertilize with that 10-4-3, that nature source, because you want the nitrogen on them, not necessarily the phosphorus and superphosphate. I'm sorry for the cars going by the highway. It's just when you get started making videos, there are always more cars come by than ever. Anyway, that's the way you plant your garlic. Now, if you did like I did and had this put out about 3 weeks ago, now we can do the same thing with these. Let me get around here, and we'll put these in this one right here. Let me get my chair over here and sit down. Getting to be an old man, looks like. You do the same thing with these that you planted. Now we put these in the bottom of these pots. See, look at the roots growing on there. And there's the bulb right there, already rooted out the bottom, and the top had the greens come out the top. So we'll just take and dig down there and put that down in there about 3 inches deep and make you a good stalk on your garlic. Now you won't harvest this garlic till sometime next June or July when it gets big and developed and ready to go. Now we're going to cover this house. You notice this house hasn't been covered yet. We uncovered this one for the tomato plants that was in it, and for all summer so it wouldn't be so hot. And we just haven't had time to get back and throw the cover on top of it, but we will before it gets real cold. It's still pretty nice down here in southern Oklahoma. See, we just put them in there like into that right there. We can get plenty of traffic when we start making videos, but that's just the way it is. Well, y'all can hear me in between and see what I'm doing anyway. And all right, I'm trying to get these made as fast as I can so you don't have to watch it all done. Now we'll save these little pots and we'll turn around and put something else in them, probably some lettuce or something. Let's see how many we got around the outside of that. We got, there's 2, 4, 6, 8, 9. I only got 9 around there. I put them a little wider apart, and you can go ahead and put 3 in the middle and make you a dozen. I'll get a couple more out of another flat. We still have 2 more trays of this like this. Anyway, I just wanted to kind of see how to put this garlic up and grow it. Easy to do, whether you just put it in the bulbs or on in the ground, or whether you put it in the little pots and then transplant them out of here. It makes no difference, just whatever makes you feel better. And next spring, well, in June or July, you won't be able to tell the difference in it, I don't think. It might be a little bigger, we'll see. Next spring, before we harvest this, we'll try to show you a little video of it. And hope you like this little video. Punch the button, ring the bell, and subscribe, and we'll make you another video.